Michelle, how are you going? Welcome to Redsky on another round of Righteous Readings, where I give raw, righteous, sometimes ineligible, unaudioed readings. Okay, so we're redoing a few of the signs for June's month that I tried to bang out at the very end. There was a little bit of an issue after a visitation with my children. They set off a setting in my phone, which sort of mutes the sound. It sort of takes out the background noise, basically. It's a feature that takes out the background noise. But when it's turned on, it makes everything very, very soft. So if you're in a room with no other background noise and you're just talking, for example, like I am with you now with no one else around and no other noise, it will cancel out the actual volume of the voice that's actually trying to produce the sound. This is what's happened for a few of the readings at the end, because I did not realize until they went out how bad they were, because on my device when I'm rewatching it and editing it before release, it didn't sound as bad to me, so I couldn't work out what was going on. I have worked it out now, and we're going to, hopefully we're going to have some audio that we can actually hear now. So we're going to redo them few signs. Scorpio and Saggy are definitely getting redone. We're doing them now. Cancer is a possibility to be redone. Pisces is fine from what I've heard so far, but I'm just waiting for anyone else besides me to view it so I can see if it is correct, because on my device it sounds quite fine until I listen to it on something else. And then you can tell the difference in the audio. It's absolutely shit. So thank you so much for everyone letting me know. I didn't realize how bad of an issue it actually was. It took me a hot minute to actually work out what was going on with that one, because all the other audio and all the other videos were fine. It's just that one particular day onwards that it went a little bit effed up. So sorry about that. So we're going to hit Sagittarius now. We're going to go back through the signs that weren't done correctly. Alright, so we're going to hit Sagittarius now. Yes, alright. Oh, wow. So remember, Celtic Cross standard placements, guys. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, exactly the same placements as we always do. Nothing's different today from the usual stuff that we do. We're just redoing it. That's the only difference. Because one time's not good enough. We want to do it several times before we get it right. This June month's been an absolute kick in the ass for me, so this is just the standard. I wouldn't expect anything other. Now Sagittarius, this is a walk in the dark. The underlying energy so far for the month of June is the Empress. This is Venus energy. She is inverted. We're not finding much beauty here in the underlying energy for June. There's a lacking of being able to birth something, to start something. Something's not feeling very beautiful. It's not feeling very refined. It's not feeling like it's in its right time. It's not feeling like now is good. There's a real bit of a misconception perhaps here that we want things to be in a real righted state, but they're just not right now. They really are quite inverted. It's on its head. Got two nines here, which I really do like. We've got a couple of majors. We've got the Sun reverse, Temperance reverse, which is you. Of course, Sagittarius is major. Got a lot of cups here just by a quick glance, but we'll go through it and we'll find out what's what. The current energy coming to the reading, coming into June 2023 month, is that Nine of Cups for Sagittarius. We're feeling pretty luxed with ourselves right now. We're feeling very, well, we're feeling a bit proud of ourselves. And I feel like we should be. In the current energy, we really did get a lot of our own back. We're drinking long and large, well, we should be at least, through that cup, all 9 of them actually. Because you've really put in a lot of effort, you've put in a lot of time, maybe even a lot of skill to get where you are now. And you're sitting in a place where you're sitting pretty. You know, you've come through a lot of the scrubber. We can't get through a reading without a cat wanting to come in and it's gonna be Bubby, give us their card meanings. So we are drinking long, well, we should be drinking long and large in it, because we have worked very hard to get where we are up to. It wasn't an easy stage or phase, and you really should be appreciative of the fact that you've made it so far. The challenge though for Sagittarius this June is that Page of Swords reverse. Look, I feel like the red flags were really waving themselves in your face, Sagittarius. They were really waving themselves in your face. But you're being quite ignorant to it. You weren't really paying much attention to it. I feel like you're kicking yourself a bit in the bum about it now, because someone has really been able to get one over on you. Has really been able to really pull the wool over one's eyes. Isn't that right, Scrubber? And really make you feel quite confused about what the reality of it is and what this misconception is. Someone's really playing you at your own game, using your good nature, I want to say, maybe against you. Crowning the reading at the forefront of it all in the subconscious is the Three of Cups. This is a real resolution here. It's a real coming together, letting go of any stain, any issues, any problems, to really have full success of resolution here. And this isn't letting it go for today and we'll come and revisit again tomorrow. No, sir, it's not. This is really letting it go and really wiping the slate clean, like this had never happened. The root of the reading, the foundation, what it's all growing from, thank you, Scrubber, is not great though. It is the sun, it is inverted. Look, we are very lonely right now. We are going through a state of real unhappiness. We're trying to find the blissful things in and amongst it, spotted through the pivotal parts of life. But we're just not seeing the sun. We're not feeling its rays. We're not feeling the warmth. If anything, we feel quite the opposite. Past energy leaving you now, Sagittarius, it's still very prevalent, and it is that Ten of Swords reverse. We are so pained. We can't go any further. We feel real desolation. We feel real loss. We feel real laid out for all to see, like at the banquet that no one wanted to eat. But we are so pained, we cannot go no further. We are so to the point where there is just nothing left to give. But moving forward from that, we found something to give. A resolution of sorts in a way of unionship with the Two of Cups. A meeting of not just the minds, but full contractual agreement here. This is coming together as two, leaving as one. Whether this is in career, whether this is in love, whether this is in... It can be in any aspect of your life, really. But, hey, be nice to her, please. This is a real sense of an agreement coming in as two, leaving as one. Spirit's advice for the month of June for Saggy is you. It's Sagittarius' major. It is Temperance. It is inverted. There is a real lack of balance here. A real lack of fusing different elements, ideas, and bringing them into seamless alignment and being able to flow with fusion from that. There is a lack of patience here, and there's a lack of real moderation. Me, I, now is kind of what I'm vibing with that. And it's not a very Sagittarial energy. It's more of a butt-headed Aries energy kind of thing. Nothing against any of the signs. I love you all. I've got children that represent most of you in one way or another. But the outside view of Sag, they see the Nine of Pentacles, someone that's really got a lot of security, monetary, maybe career is doing really well right now. But this is something that you've got off your own back. You really fought hard and furiously for this. Hopes and fears, it's the meh card. The meh. Four of Cups. The meh card. Nothing's tantalizing the Sagittarius taste buds this month. Everything is leading to a real rather meh energy. Don't care, not enticed, could do with or without it, don't bother me. Outcome so far, Sag, Seven of Wands reverse. We are not making the gains here we need to against our combatants, against those that bring us worry and problems. The real sense that we are carrying a much of burdens here, not getting the gains here, not making the movement, not getting up it. Very frustrated, I want to say, Sagittarius, this month. It's a real feeling of frustration. Let's go through it now and clarify this placements for Sagittarius this month of June. Nine of Cups is clarified by the Three of Cups reverse. The challenge, the Page of Swords reverse. Let's clarify that Page of Swords reverse. Two of Cups reversed, Three of Wands reversed. All these 2s and 3s. Crowning the reading, Three of Cups, the Moon reversed, Pisces. Root of the reading, the Sun reverse. Let's clarify the Sun reverse. Six of Pentacles, Star reverse. King of Cups, Page of Cups reverse. Past energy, we had the Ten of Swords reverse. Let's clarify that Ten of Swords reverse. Four of Pentacles reverse. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Ten of Wands. Yes, Spirit's not saying any more for that. Moving forward, we have the Two of Cups. Let's clarify the Two of Cups. Justice in reverse, Libra's major. Spirit's advice, we have the Temperance in reverse. Let's clarify this Temperance in reverse. Temperance in reverse for Spirit's advice for June 2023 for Sagittarius sign. Elaborate a little bit further on the Spirit's advice, please. Temperance in reverse. Page of Pentacle. Outside's view, they see the Nine of Pentacle. Let's clarify that Nine of Pentacle. Six of Wands, King of Pentacle, reverse. Six of Wands reverse and the King of Pentacle reverse. Oh my God. Hopes and fears, the Four of Cups. Let's clarify that Four of Cups. King of Swords reverse, Ten of Swords, the Hermit reverse, Virgo's major, and finally the outcome for Sagittarius' June, we have that Seven of Wands reverse. Let's clarify that Seven of Wands reverse. God, Lord, Two of Swords, the Devil reverse, Capricorn's major, Ten of Cups, the Hierophant. It's a solid outcome. Two of Pentacles reverse is the underlying energy, to clarify it with that Empress reverse. There's not much beauty here, and there's not much really tantalizing them mistakes that you're dealing with. Two of Pentacles reverse, you're trying to have the agility to handle this, but you can't rock it backwards and forwards. You're dropping shit everywhere. It's a mess. I'm just hearing it's a mess. There's no beauty here. There's no consistency here. There's not even a want to. It's a real giving up on shit on June, I feel. Things we wanted, things we thought that might go better, things that... Sir and madam, do you mind? Oh, they've pulled the... What the fuck have they done? Sorry, it seems like the animals have gone wild a little bit in the night and they've just pulled shit down everywhere. The current energy coming in for Sagittarius, coming into the June energy, is the Nine of Cups with the Three of Cups reverse. You're feeling really gluttonized with yourself right now, and there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like you should be really celebrating the fact that you've made it so far. All this that you've got is off your own back. And it's been fought for valiantly. It's been fought for very hard. With the Three of Cups, there is an over-gluttonization with this. There is an over-drinking, over-celebrating. There is an over-indulgence here. It's like, yeah, I worked so hard, but now I'm just going to really get sloshed kind of thing. You're over-partying, or you're over-indulging. You're overdoing it. I feel like it's leading you to feel quite knackered. I'm going to have to pause it there, but I will be back to clarify further. Let's go back through that clarified portion now and let me explain in some more richness for Sagittarius. Current energy coming into June, coming into the reading for Sag, you know, that Nine of Cups with that Three of Cups. I think I've already just reiterated this, but I just want to start afresh. With the over-gluttonization here. You know, you're celebrating long and large the fact that you were able to complete this through your success, through your due diligence, through your time. But there is an over-gluttonization of the celebration, of the appreciation of it, I guess you could say. This challenge I find very confronting. The Page of Swords reversed with the Two of Cups reversed with the Three of Wands reversed. And I think part of the reason is because the Two of Cups comes in the forward movement, in its upright, but the challenge is in its reverse for you. There is a need here to see someone for who they are, not the rosy-coloured glasses syndrome. Don't deviate from the truth. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't fob it off like it's just a phase, it's just a stage. No, please, sir, because it's probably not. The Two of Cups reverse, you know, this is going to lead to a unionship that was once strong, once bountiful, once plentiful, and once very trusted, to probably fizzle out or to lose its luster or to become very untrustworthy and unreciprocated. The Three of Wands reverse coming in behind this challenge, something that you wanted so badly to come in is not. And we need to accept that, and we need to move beyond that, because waiting around, holding hope or a stay for something that is not coming in is just a waste of life and time. And why would you want to waste either? We only have so much of it here, and it goes by so damn quickly. Crowning the reading at the forefront of it all, the subconscious mind for Sag, we had that Three of Cups upright this time with the Moon reverse, Pisces major arcana. There is much an understanding here of resolution in the subconscious. We want to wipe the slate clean and pretend that a lot of these bad things didn't happen, but not before we apologise and make true sentiment to the fact of our part in it, our atonement. The Moon reverse is that of understanding the disillusionment that can come with these newfound agreements and newfound prosperity with people, places and things that we are resolutionizing with and having solace. But we won't be fooled by any darkness. We won't be fooled by any tantalizing stories of nonsense. We won't be lost in our mind's eye. The root of the reading is much and many, guys, and it's a storyline on its own. The Sun reverse clarifying the Six of Pentacles, the Star reverse Aquarius is major, King of Cups, Page of Cups reverse. Like I said, it's a storyline on its own. The Sun reverse always speaks of being very lonely, being very unhappy, and feeling like we just can't feel the sun's beautiful basking glare anymore. It's lost its luster. It's lost its... Sorry, that's the cat's fur. It's not fog. Thank you, Smokey. And there's a real sense here of being very unhappy. The Six of Pentacles. On the surface, it looks very equal give and take, but I feel that it's very much not. There is a real sense here of what looks like and what's going on is not one and the same. And it's not fair. Smokey, please, your fur is just, your bum is 1 inch too far. I'm sorry, guys. Just let me try to move this ass. The Star. Reverse. Aquarius is major. Also a sign that we are losing a lot of hope, a lot of faith, and a lot of spirit in just letting go and letting God, I guess you could say. The King of Cups. We are, however, very emotionally invested, and we are helping not only those we care for, but everyone around us. We're really making the connections a rich feature here of the emotional sentiment that we hold. Page of Cups reverse. There is an individual around you that may be younger in years that you are just so damn susceptible to, and they can really use their emotional tie to you as a bit of ransom, and you just feel so damn inclined to have to go to help, to fix whatever it is, every time. Past energy, Ten of Swords reverse, Four of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse, Ten of Wands. 2 tens at the front and back of this past outcome. You know, the Ten of Swords reverse is being really laid out bare for all to see. You're desolated. There's a lot of loss. There's a lot of real I can't take no more. But we are starting to heal from this. Four of Pentacles reversed, you're not cleaving hold of your money during this time though. You were spending long and deep. But it led to no real growth. This Knight of Pentacles reverse, it's complete and total stagnation, it's complete and Rita, it's just not going anywhere. And with the Ten of Wands, it actually brought more burdens than what it fixed. It may have felt good at the time, but it led to much more repercussions with that Four of Pentacles reverse, with that spending and that just idolized thinking of just band-aid it. Moving forward from that, something really big has happened. The Two of Cups with the Justice in reverse, Libra's major. There was another unionship here, whether it was the same one re-invoked or whether this is touching on another factor of life that you're experiencing. But there was a unionship here, but there was something about it that was very biased, very bigotry, very left you with this sort of severity of taking on the judgments of things that weren't always your fault. The blame. Really felt like you were being made an example of when it wasn't your fault. Also, if there was actual legal binding documentation to this unionship, it's not only not gone in your favour, you're going to be held to an accountability that was not yours or should not even legally exist. This is a massive warning. If you have entered in any agreement with another individual, even if it's just as simple as buying a vacuum cleaner, even if it's from a business, not a person in general, person, place or thing, remember, get that fucking contract out now and go through it. And if you haven't signed anything yet, do not. Some sort of unionship or bond or contractual agreement is not going to not only not favour you, it's going to become a real issue for you. Spirit's advice, Temperance in reverse, your major Sag and the Page of Pentacles. There is a lot of imbalance and a lacking of fusing and binding and consolidating and in moderation a lot of things during this time. Spirit's really ringing on a lack of impatience and really being able to bring in balance here. But we are trying to learn some skill here with the Page of Pentacles on how to fix it, how to learn how to manage things we're not managing so well right now. And Spirit is ringing true to this, like, yes, this is what needs to be done. Outside view, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands reverse, King of Pentacles reverse. The outside view of Sagittarius during this month is a bit skewed. It's of an individual that's very plentiful in their own monetary housing, everything that got off their own back. But someone that didn't get any help or accolades from the crowd, their peers, people around them, if anything, they just had no one around that really gave it F to the K. With the King of Pentacles reversed, if anything, you had a lot of corrupt people around you, or maybe you do now. People that really want to take from you, steal from you. These are corrupt individuals that are often thieves. Think of that WhatsApp, a scammer, Ponzi schemer type of situation. Hopes and fears. For Saggies, June, Four of Cups, King of Swords reverse, Ten of Swords, the Hermit reverse, Virgo's major. Everything's very meh. Nothing's really tantalizing you. Nothing's really bringing in much comfort there, even though there are options. With the King of Swords reverse, you really are being very malicious during this time, really cutthroat, saying your bit, but you probably are doing the blame game or dejecting or reflecting a lot of the issues you're facing onto others just because even we can't accept it ourselves or just because we're so pained, because we've got the Ten of Swords with that. And this is real pain, desolation, real laid out for all to see. I feel like there's embarrassment with that. The Hermit reversed, you know, you followed other people's counsel, their advice, maybe used this to be a bit of a buffer with security, and it hasn't favoured you well. If anything, because of this, you really haven't been able to make the proper judgments that you needed to at the right times that you've needed to make them. And this has caused some real deep issue. Now, that Ten of Cups just fell out. Now, give me a moment so my photographic eye can, work out where it was. The outcome, Sagittarius. And again, I'm so sorry about the part, the first reading I did being so audio issued. Thank you so much to Melissa as well as my other viewer. Sorry, your name has just slipped my mind. But I want to thank you guys. So I'm going to pull an extra card for you guys for the month at the end of this meeting. Okay, so thank the viewers and my beautiful mod for bringing it to my attention. The outcome. 7 of Wands reversed, 2 of Swords, Devil reversed, Capricorn's major, 10 of Cups, the Hierophant, Taurus's major. Saggy, if you take nothing else from this reading today, take this outcome, okay? Take the picture of the cards and take the words of my meaning, because it's important. What starts off like things are going very bad actually turns out very good. It's the series of events that started out one way but came in good for you. Because we start with the 7 of Wands reversed. You're not making the gains here that you want. If anything, your combatants' thoughts, opinions, desires are overriding yours. With the 2 of Swords, you come to a very quick realization that although you may have some affection or affiliation or some sort of real sentiment here, there's a sense of really needing to make a choice here for what it really is and take off the blinders. The Devil reverse. We need to get away from things that are maleficent, binding, no good for us, addictive, put us in a bad place mentally, physically, financially, or leave us just shackled and bound. From this, we will gain our 10 of Cups. This is complete and total happiness, love, devotion, sentiment, championizing the connections that are of most important, highest of good, and really being in a good place, because then we round that beauty out with the Hierophant, Taurus's major. Feeling like you can take real counsel from this, feeling like you've found your place, your home, your space, and feeling like you are spiritually in a really good spot right now. If there is a marriage, it is going really well. It's just become more plentiful. It's become more realigned. It's become more spiritually bound. There is a real sense of destiny, purpose, real placement here. And I love this, Sagittarius, because it's coming from a really beautiful place where we deshackled from things that were not for our highest of good, that we should not have had to deal with, where we found our place with the 10 of Cups and found our real home in the heart of the matter. And then with the Hierophant, we found our spiritual true calling and connection. Let me get those additional decks for you so I can give you your bonus to say sorry and thank you for being so patient, and because I love you. Okay, Sagittarius, my beauties, I grabbed 2 of my favourite oracle decks that, as you all know, I use quite regularly, which I want to start bringing back to being part of the standard monthly reading. I haven't called cards yet, but I'm just getting some energy up in it while I was talking to you. But let's ask for Sagittarius now for a bonus message for June 2023 month. What angel? Thank you, my darlings. And spirit animal for Sagittarius' June 2023 month, please. What spirit animal can guide and assist my beautiful Sagittarius sign for the month of June? Thank you. Oh, we got 2. All right, I'm not arguing. The angel first that will guide and assist you, my beautiful Sagittariuses. We have none other than the beautiful number 17, the angel of abundance. You have received this card because your angel of abundance has heard your concerns that you are lacking something specific in your life. Your angel of abundance wants you to stop focusing on what you don't have and try to take the time to remember what positive things you do truly have. Abundance can be in the form of financial wealth, time, opportunities, and security in life. If you think that you won't have enough financial security in life, then that is what you will manifest and receive from spirit realm. It is important not to worry about how or when the abundance will appear. It is more important to know and believe that it will come. Too often in life, your fears create the very situation that you don't want to experience. Abundance flows into your life in the form of an energy exchange. Your angel of abundance wants to teach you how to change your perspective regarding how abundance is created. Abundance equals energy. How much energy do you need to exert to receive the desired outcome in abundance? The flow of abundance can be given in the form of extra work hours to increase your weekly income. It may be you are not in a financial situation to do so. Instead of thinking about your lack of abundance, know and believe in your heart that if you are meant to purchase the property, then the finances will come in some form of abundant flow. This card is a gentle reminder that you need to take time out to visualize abundance flowing back into your life and rejoice in its new insight. Pay attention to the subtle guidance your angel of abundance is providing you at this time. Finding coins is a sign that your angel is by your side. So finding coins is a sign that your angel is by your side. To bring in the angel of abundance, there is an affirmation. It is word for word. So read it as follows. I am open to receiving guidance from my angel of abundance. I allow the flow of abundance to wash away any fears I have about lack in my life. I am open to receiving. Now let's look at your spirit animal Sagittarius for the month of June. We started off firstly with the lovely boar pig. Whatever difficulties you're experiencing now, whether with a relationship, career path, or some other concern, dig in, rummage around until you discover how to solve the problem. Then take immediate action to remedy it. Every time you confront adverse situations in this way, you'll be uprooting those elements in your life that appear to be obstacles to fulfilling your purpose. Life can sometimes be very uncooperative with your rational mind sense of order and will at times even block your demands of how events or experiences should unfold. If you're living on earth, you're going to get your feet muddy sometimes, but it's no call for panic, crisis or drama. Instead, take a couple of deep breaths and view whatever problem you're encountering as simply something that needs to be taken care of. As the saying goes, there really are no problems, only creative possibilities. Once you've emerged victorious, which means that you have either conquered your problem or changed your thinking about how you initially perceived the situation, you've experienced a surge of energy and power and confidence. Remember that your power originates from Source, expressed through you as you. When you've vanquished the illusion of the situation being a problem, you've not only feel a greater sense of relief and freedom, but you'll also open the way for your heart, mind, and soul to be more in alignment with the will of Spirit. When you operate from that perspective, you can overcome anything. The associations with the boar are courage, hospitality, earthiness, self-reliance, protection, prosperity, organization, fierceness, uprooting, cleanliness, determination, balance, security, and tenancy. Final piece of Sagittarian pie for June 2023. Thank you everyone so much for joining me. Apologies again for the first one that went so rogue and rickety. And your final piece is the zebra. Wherever you venture into unfamiliar territory, it's quite natural to feel some trepidation. Your mind can create all sorts of scenarios as to what can go wrong. Doubts and uncertainties may arise, and the path can be fraught with challenges and sometimes even danger. You may find yourself stuck at times fearing about moving ahead. Yet much of what we label as fear isn't actually fear. True fear is a vital instinctual response to any life-threatening situation and is triggered not only by circumstances or events, but even more so by what you think about the circumstances or events. Stay relaxed yet vigilant, trusting that nothing can truly harm you and that your body will provide sensory information if there is an actual danger. If there truly is any threat, then your instincts will tell you what to do. Whenever you feel an exaggerated sense of fear triggered mainly by your thoughts, one that has been little to no basis in reality, take a few slow, deep breaths, call upon spirit helpers who have provided their guidance and protection before. Reach out to close friends and or family members for reassurance and to help you feel grounded and centered. Recall those times in the past where you did feel frightened or were endangered and not only survived but came through intact. You can also relabel fear and instead call it excitement, as the two emotions are very similar in the way they manifest in the body. But most of all, trust your spirit guides, your instincts, and your friends to watch out for you. The associations with the zebra are protection, guardianship, alertness, kind-heartedness, compassion, individuality, compromise, challenge, analysis, illusion, magic, sure-footedness, confidence, changes, and agility. The boar, the zebra, the angel of abundance. The Wonder Years song is sort of coming into my head. A little help from my friends. We all need a little help from our friends. And we all need to trust our inner guidance. Sagittarius, I feel like the biggest person you need to back right now is yourself. The biggest voice you need to hear is your intuition. And the greatest sight you need to see is from your own mind's eye. It's great to have friends. But do you really want them thinking, feeling, and living for you? Make your own decisions today. And be proud of the fact that you can and you know exactly how to do so. And bask in life's glory. Life's too short to do anything other. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for joining me, Fredsky, here on another round of Righteous Readings. Raw, Righteous Real. Thank you so much, everyone, for being so patient with me. And I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought, feel, theories. Hope to see you on the next round with me, Fredsky. Till then, light and love to all. Bye, all.